We've all seen plenty and plenty of life hack videos for sneakerheads, but most of them are just like, hey, use this product, and I've got something a little better, so stay tuned. Sneakerhead Life Hack 1. A lot of people have Jordans. Duh. And there's the Jumpman on the inside that can wear away very easily, and I have a fairly simple life hack that many people have already probably heard or kind of figured out themselves. If you're wanting to preserve that Jumpman, so you're wanting to maybe resell the sneakers after you've kind of worn them for a while, because I even know like a lot of used Jordans still go for a lot of money, put tape on the inside of there, and then it'll preserve it, and then it'll make sure that the Jumpman doesn't wear away. Because I've only worn these things, I think, maybe once or twice, and it's already starting to kind of crinkle up and wear away. So that is Sneakerhead Life Hack number 1. Sneakerhead Life Hack 2. We've all had that one shoe that is white, like the one just before the Air Jordan 4 Pure Money. This one is one of my favorite shoes that I own right now, and as you can see, it's white and can be very easily muddied up, like on the midsole and outsole. The outsole does have a few things in it, but it's not bad. Super easy to clean, especially when there's some really deep in and dug in dirt on there. If you use something called an SOS pad, that can really wipe away all the dirt really easily and super nicely, and it'll get it looking back just like the day you got it, and it looks really easy. And that is a cheaper alternative to people or to Crep Protect and stuff like that, which can be kind of expensive sometimes. So this one is more towards the budget-friendly people, or the people that just have something that works, that's just like lying around the house. So that is a way to keep your midsole and outsole looking new. Almost all of us have had a moment where we've been in like one of our favorite pairs of shoes, and we've stepped in some mud or some like dog poop or something really annoying, where it's kind of difficult to get it out of the midsole, or the outsole I mean, whenever it has something really small like this, and it's kind of hard just to like clean it out. I do have a very good life hack though. What I would say is that pretty much everyone has this item. It's a steel wire brush. Now, I would not use this like on Boost or any kind of soft material. It has to be kind of rubber or like something kind of like a harder outsole. Using on Boost could damage it, and I actually think it probably will damage it, so just don't do that. But what you can do is you can take some like hot water, like really hot water, and kind of just like have it go over this, and it'll kind of loosen like all the whatever's in it, and then you can take the steel wire brush and brush it all out. And I think it took me like 2 cycles to do that, but this, you could not even tell that this shoe was red until I washed it off with some soap and water, and it was all brown because I had stepped in a huge mud puddle, and this was literally all brown. But using this life hack, I had a steel wire brush and a kitchen brush that we didn't use that much anymore, or we didn't really use it at all, so we had a new one. I used that on this, and I got it out perfectly fine, and it worked well. It does take a little bit of time, but it will get your kicks nice and clean. Sneakerhead Life Hack 5. Now, this is something that, this is kind of 2 things in one, because there's 2 ways you can do this, and it's getting a shoe under retail that you actually really like. Now, this won't work on a lot of shoes because a lot of shoes are hyped up. Like, you're not going to be able to do this for Yeezys or Ultra Boosts or NMDs or pretty much anything that is like, you know, hyped up. But since Nike basketball's kind of dead and there's no one really like after it, this is a pretty good life hack to do. And on some of the Jordans, I know you can do it on the 7s and the most of the 4s that have come out recently, like the Pure Moneys, Motorsports. But just to kind of knock off my rambling here, what you can do to get a shoe under retail is either wait a really long time, and then I know these retail for $150, and that's what I paid. And now they're like on sale for $100 at like Foot Lockers, and I think maybe Champs. I don't know. I don't go in Champs that much because I don't really like their store that much. But another thing you can do is go onto the GOAT app, or I mean StockX, Kixify. I'm not sure about Kixify. I don't know if they're like a good app or not. So definitely just kind of do your homework a little bit on it. But I have seen that these go for under retail. The Jordan 4 Pure Money on some sizes go for under retail. Same thing with the Motorsports, the Pantone 7s. I think some of the Pure Money 7s are going for under retail as well. That's the thing. You got to look around first. I know people that pay retail for like every single shoe that comes out immediately, And I'm just like, what I like to do is I'm thinking about maybe picking up a pair of the Pantone 7s. And I think they're called the Pantone 7s, the light blue ones. But I was kind of looking at Foot Locker. I was like, I'm going to wait a little bit because these will probably go for a lot lower on Godap. And today I checked, they're going for $135, and the retail I think is $170. No, 190 I think is what it is. So that's another life hack. Just kind of patience is key. That's kind of the moral of this one. So hope you guys liked the video, and I'm out.